Can he improve from P5? Goes into P3. So what has Raxi got?
He's down by 2 attempts in that first sector, Ben. Not looking promising. Soundcall's improving by a 10th in that middle sector. Now let's see if Soundcall has anything left in the finals. Improved by 2 attempts in the middle sector, sorry. This could be pole position for Soundcall. It wasn't very good through turn 14 and 15, but it's now to the final 2 corners. Can Soundcall challenge the reigning champion, challenge the championship leader, and come to the line? Master Strike goes up to P2 and onto that front row, only a 10th away from Raxi. Let's see if Soundcall can beat him and go on to a provisional pole. He cannot. And only into P3. Raxi crosses the line, improves on his time, and grabs, surely, pole position here at the Enzo Ferrari circuit here in Imola. What a lap it was. I don't think anybody's on a lap behind. Seth Martin, whoa!
In the wall, innit?
Well and truly in the wall. Absolutely well and truly in the wall, but what a qualifying for Master Strike in P2, honourable mention. But it's Raxi who takes pole position today. The battle for P2 was absolutely phenomenal there. We've got a big dash down to turn number 1. Can Master Strike get the launch? It's 5 red lights and the silence breaks and the battle begins. Raxi gets a better start. Master Strike right in behind, now under pressure from Connor, and he's falling through the order. Master Strike now capitalised on by Soundcall as well. This long run down to the Tambrello chicane has really capitalised his run. Connor up to P2, Soundcall in P3. Great start from Raxi. Jesse's making a move. This 3 wide going down to the Villeneuve chicane. Now coming out on top is vojtazluva ahead of Jesse. But a great start from Raxi, but vojtazluva still fending off D's on a poor start. Pillacoris trying to capitalise round the outside of Nanu at Tosa, and Pillacoris with a not so great qualifying, a not so great start dropping through. Nanu can't get through though on the other hand, but it's a great start from Raxi, leader so far. That exit is already closing right to the rear. Is he going to go for a move? Down to Avasa, out the inside line, turn number 17. There's a bit of contact there between the Red Bull and the Aston Martin, but Raxi just stays ahead. But once Connor gets that rear wing wide open, can he hit the forefront for the first time this season? For Connor in the Red Bull, he looking to the inside line of the Aston Martin, nearly closed the door on the way, but Connor around turn number 1 and into the Tambrello chicane is our new race leader on lap number 4. Great start. Great move, and he's into the race lead. In the slipstream, when he gets the rear wing open as well, he's flying through once again, and Raxi back into that race lead. Nice little interlead, but here comes Soundcall to the inside line though. As we head into Tambrello chicane, holding the outside line is Connor, and pushed off to the grass is Soundcall, and now demoted to P4, now P5, as here comes Caden Conway to the inside line. Soundcall is going to keep it in P4, but they can't keep fighting like that, otherwise Raxi will capitalise and make a move and go for a dash ahead and out of that second. But yeah, huge fighting between Soundcall and Connor. He absolutely is. He's looking to the inside line around turn number 1 and on the route to the Tambrello chicane. It's not as argy-bargy as last time. Soundcall flies through with ease. He's now going to put the pressure on Raxi's. Connor gets a 3-second time penalty, which will be added. vojtazluva is round at the Tambrello chicane. I think he's just been... Was he pushed off, Ben?
Tapped the rear, I think, of Jessic, I think it was, and just lost his traction and got overtaken by 3 cars. That's how tight it is. If you make a mistake, you'll be down 3 or 4 positions.
At least he stayed in DRS,
Tixie,
but Jessic... There's Tixie, has got a good one into Piratella, still side by side. He's got the inside line as well, that's going to be crucial, and flies through on D. Raxi versus Soundcall once again, just like in Saudi Arabia. We've resumed where we left off, and here comes Soundcall to the inside line, and for the first time in this race, takes the lead of the race. And I think he might have got a track limits one in excitement at turn number 2. Whoa!
That's Lewis Piper, and who was that as well? vojtazluva?
Caden Conway, Ben.
Caden Conway down to P10. Has he picked up any damage from that? I don't think so. What about Lewis Piper? Yeah, front right end plate damage for Lewis Piper. vojtazluva as well gets re-overtaken by Caden Conway. Pillacoris up 6 places, Tixie up 9 places, and obviously Ngotti up 10. We've got a yellow flag, and that's Seth Martin. And that is a VSC. This is absolutely huge for these top 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here we
Connor
go.
is coming back low on Master Strike. Let's have a look at this one. Is Raxi going to make a move? He absolutely is on the inside line. So it's Connor who gets into P2. It's Raxi into P3. And Master Strike just in behind. Pilakaris is on 2 warnings now. Needs to take it easy for the remainder of his race. Liam Doxey makes the move back on Zachary Munn. And there goes vojtazluva too, swapping positions. And now I think it'll be Zachary Munn who gets past vojtazluva, vice versa. Whatever happens on the next lap in the DRS train.
52.5, 52.3, 52.3, 52.1. Yeah, it is Inters. Jacek, no. He's got a 10.
Jacek. Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes.
Christians could be on for
this
rate result here.
He absolutely could be. He absolutely could be. It's all about the undercut now to the guys ahead, and not getting another warning is crucial. Tixie's right behind though, Ben. Obviously got a penalty though. But yeah, it's just all about pace in the wet conditions. Might be more favourable in Pilakaris' favour. He's on controller. But I don't know what that's like on this game. I think it is very hard to drive in wet overall, but might have that bit more control over his car than on a wheel. But yeah, still, Sound Coral 2.2 ahead of Connor, who's really gaining on this lap. He looks very comfortable in these conditions so far, interchanging conditions. But as we go down to the final few corners, surely they'll all come in to stop. Sound Coral will come out still in our race lead, but Pilakaris is gaining on this lap on Master Strike. And let's see what that gap is when he comes in. And yeah, about 26.9 at the moment. Slowly falling down a few tenths as Connor days out. He was looking pretty quick,
He's
to be
going to
honest.
go to the end.
Oh my days, Connor's going to go to the end. He's in it. He's going to go for it. Oh, I
love it.
this. Yes. Come on. Yes, Connor's going to go to the end. This is fantastic. And you know what? I don't blame him. It's not even raining that hard. And Pilakaris right behind. Is he going to fight it, or is he just going to let him through as we go down to the Tambrella chicane? I hope they fight it, to be honest. It make it more interesting. They absolutely are. This is fantastic for Connor out front at the moment. And around turn number 4 we go. Raxi with a good exit as well. He's going to try and make a move down at the Villeneuve chicane. It's side by side. He's going round the outside at the Villeneuve chicane. Sound Coral's holding his position, and as we're heading to Tosa, still side by side between the pair. Sound Coral with the inside, Raxi with the outside. Who's got the better traction? Who's got the track position? As we go up to Piratella, it's great battling. They're not even losing time. They're still gaining on Connor, who's massively struggling out front, but it's still side by side and the contact between the pair. And now Raxi does take the position. Pilakaris is trying to pick up the scraps as well as we head into... Oh, he's off the track, and it's a penalty for Sound Coral. And now into Aqua Minerale. Pilakaris gets the place on Sound Coral and up into P3, but Raxi only 5.4 behind. I think he's going to take this race win, Ben. In within 3 seconds and might just get it on track as well. Pilakaris only is... Oh, I was going to say he's closing in. It's a 3-second time penalty, and that's the mistake he didn't need, pushing a bit too hard. Trying to take this race win away from Raxi. Now Connor's holding him up as well, and here comes Pilakaris on the exit of the Villeneuve chicane. Can he opt for the move around the outside? And now a bit of bowling domino effect. Raxi hits Connor. Connor hits Pilakaris, who's went flying off the track. And now Sound Coral has made the move on Connor as well. And now shambles for Pilakaris, who was closing up to Raxi and Connor too, but bit of contact. And now Connor is going to struggle to keep on the podium as here comes Pilakaris in behind. Down Aqua Minerale's place in the car, but there goes Pilakaris. Whoa! An oversteer for Connor. Nothing more he can do here, and Tixie might get the place as well. Now damage limitation into the final sector. Who can he defend from as we head to the top of the Variante Alta? Here comes Tixie down to the final part of the lap. I think he's going to take P6 home as Master Strike gets through 2 on his teammate. Shame for Connor, but only one man is going to take this race win, and it's going to go once again to the Aston Martin, the reigning champion, and he's gone 3 in a row now as Raxi on the top step here in round number 5. What a race from Raxi, back on the top step in the Aston Martin. Sound Coral once again in P2, and once again Pilakaris in P3, and 3 podiums in a row for that man in the Haas and the runner-up last season. Tixie takes home P4, his best result so far this season for the former champion. Master Strike takes P5, Connor P6, vojtazluva takes P7, D's in P8.
D points again.
Why? Why is he always there? Zachary Munn, on his return, takes P9. Great result for Zachary Munn. Really proud of him. Liam Doherty takes home the final points place.
Here we go, guys.
Have you already finished the speed?